Salam sejahtera to Encik Haris Fadila bin Hassan. Today, I will be explaining and presenting in detail about my case study 1 presentation for the subject of cloud computing, and the code for this subject is DFN40253. Today, I'll be explaining and presenting regarding question 3 number 2 in case study 1, which is the topic is cloud deployment models. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Vinoshan, son of Nadason, and my MATRIC number is 19DDT21F1015, and I am from class DDT4B. So first of all, we are going to know what is cloud deployment models. So a cloud deployment model is a specific configuration of environment parameters such as the accessibilities and proprietorship of the deployment infrastructure and storage size. This means that deployment types will vary depending on who controls the infrastructure and where it is located. So there are many types of cloud deployment models. There are 4 types of cloud deployment models, which are public, private, community, and hybrid cloud deployment models. Each deployment model is defined according to where the infrastructure for the environment is located. So as we can see in the picture below here, these are the 4 types of cloud computing deployment models that we have. So first of all, is about public cloud. What is public cloud? Public cloud is typically, it has a massive amount of available space, which translates into easy scalability, and it is also recommended for software developments and collaborative projects. The public cloud deployment model is the first choice for businesses with low privacy concerns. So these are the examples of public cloud. The first one, as we can see here, is Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, which in other way we call it as Amazon EC2. And then we have Microsoft Azure, Google App Engine, and also IBM Cloud. So these are all the examples of public cloud. The advantages and disadvantages of public cloud is, the first advantage of public cloud is high scalability. You can easily extend the cloud's capacity as your company requirements increase. And then secondly is reduced cost. You pay only for the service you use, so you don't have to invest a software or a hardware. And the third advantage is hassle-free infrastructure management, where we have a third party to run your cloud infrastructure, which is convenient. The disadvantages of public cloud is compromised reliability. The second disadvantage is data security and privacy issues, which will give rise to concern. Although access to data is easy, a public deployment model deprives users of knowing where their information is kept and who has accessed it. The third disadvantage is the lack of a bespoke service. Service providers have only standardized service options, which is why they often fail to satisfy more complex requirements. Next is, we are going to know about hybrid cloud. So what is hybrid cloud? Hybrid cloud is where it combines public cloud and private cloud to allow 2 platforms to interact seamlessly. It is recommended for businesses which are balancing big data analytics with strict data privacy regulations. Hybrid cloud environments allows you to continue using on-premises services while taking advantage of the flexible options for storing and accessing data and applications offered by public cloud providers such as Google Cloud. So as we can see in the picture below here, this is hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is combined with 2 other clouds, which is public cloud and private cloud. So these are the examples of hybrid cloud, where we have AWS Outpost, Amazon Web Service Outpost, and then we have Google Cloud Anthos, VMware Cloud on AWS, and then we have Azure Arc, Google Cloud, and also Azure Stack. So these are all the examples of hybrid clouds. What are the disadvantages and advantages of hybrid cloud? So the advantages of hybrid cloud is where we have improved security and privacy. It is also has a reasonable price, and it also has an enhanced scalability and flexibility. Whereas the disadvantage of hybrid cloud is it is high cost and expensive. It is difficult to implement, and also it has a lot of security issues. The third cloud that we are going to know is private cloud. So what is private cloud in specific? Private cloud, it usually reside behind a firewall and are utilized by a single organization. It is recommended for businesses with very tight regulatory requirements. So typically, the end user organization is responsible for the operation of a private cloud as if it were a traditional on-premises infrastructure, which includes ongoing maintenance, upgrades, OS patches, middleware, and application software management. So the advantages and disadvantages of private cloud is bespoke and flexible development and high scalability, which allows the company to customize their infrastructure in accordance with their requirement. And the second advantage of private cloud is high security, privacy, and reliability, as only the authorized person can access the resources. And the disadvantages of private cloud is it requires a considerable expense on hardware, software, and also staff training. A secure and flexible computing deployment model is not the right choice for small companies. So these are the examples of private cloud, which where we have Microsoft, we have IBM, we have Oracle, we have VMware, and also Cisco. Next is community cloud. What is community cloud? Community cloud, it is a multi-tenant and collaborative platform used by several distinct organizations to share the same application. Users are typically operating within the same industry or field. The purpose of this concept is to allow multiple customers to work on joint projects and applications that belongs to the community, where it is necessary to have a centralized cloud infrastructure. So these are the examples of community cloud, which is DigitalOcean, and then we have Microsoft Azure and also Amazon Web Services. The advantages and disadvantages of community cloud. So the first advantages of community cloud is it has a cost reduction. And the second one is improved security, privacy, and reliability. And the third one is ease of data sharing and collaboration. And the disadvantages of community cloud is it is not commonly, and it is a sharing of fixed storage and bandwidth capacity, and also high cost compared to the public deployment model. So in conclusion, each cloud deployment model has a distinct offering that can significantly increase the value of your business. And as your needs evolve, you can switch to a different deployment model. That's all from me. Thank you.